Alright, friends, I'm back. It is not so early in the morning because I got up and went to the gym. But it's morning. I've got my coffee. We're gonna kill some things. I did a bunch of alchemy off screen. So we are gonna level up. And then we have quite a lot of stuff to sell. You've been trying too hard, thinking too much. Relax. Trust your instincts. Just be yourself. Do the little things, and the big things take care of themselves. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna do personality, we'll do willpower, and intelligence. Alright. So... let's go sell some stuff. It looks very similar at my house IRL today. It is very wet. Alright. It was an automated reminder. But at least it wasn't a spam call. Ow.
My pleasure.
For a second I thought the arena fan wasn't there anymore, but he's still there. He's just our garden gnome, you know. Let's go to Coral. That's what we were doing. All right. And we're just a little too early in the morning. Let's go.
I may have a bit of a proposition for you involving the Germain family you so recently assisted.
Do tell.
It was kind of you to escort the Germains back to Weatherlane. However, the original owner of Weatherly left them an even greater legacy. In fact, there's quite a bit more to their family history than meets the eye. Want to hear about it?
I do, actually.
Excellent. Curiosity should never be denied, is it not so? And who knows, my story may prove profitable to both of us once it has come to its end. My tale actually begins with the father, Albert Germain. He was once in my employ, or should I say, the employ of my organization. He was very good at obtaining things that people did not want to part with. A professional thief, to put it bluntly. He was assigned to obtain a very valuable item for me. He succeeded, but decided to keep this item for himself. An unfortunate decision. He fled from Coral with his family and was never heard from again. Only his small son Renaud was found, wandering alone in the wilderness. Naturally, my associates and I believed he had perished. The wilderness is, after all, a dangerous place. No place to take your family. Then, these many years later, voila, the brother reappears. It seems the rest of the family did not die in the wilderness after all.
What do you want me to do?
Indeed. What is the point of my tale? Albert Germain builds Weatherly way out in the middle of nowhere. He was a thief, not a farmer. The only reason to establish such a place would be to stay out of the Coral Guard's sight. I believe that the item Albert stole, which rightly belongs to me, was hidden at the Weatherly settlement. Unfortunately, The notorious Redguard Valley ogres ransacked the place and probably took all of the loot back with them. If you were to obtain this item somehow and bring it to me, I would pay you very well for it. I can get you started by telling you where the ogres live. The rest is up to you.
Okay. So, let's see here. I want to ask about Albert again, just to see what he says.
There isn't much to tell you about Albert Germain. He was one of my best, and he got greedy. The rest is history.
Let's ask about the stolen item.
I do not care to describe it. You will know it when you see it, I think. It is not something one of the ogres should have in his possession.
That doesn't tell me very much. Let's ask about the Germain family.
Hubert and Renaud know nothing of their father's past deeds. If you want to tell them about it, suit yourself.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I think we've learned all we can learn from him. I don't know if I've ever done this quest before. I'm just putting a compression sleeve on my leg. There we go. Let's see.
Beware. The Redguard Valley ogres are not known for their hospitality.
You don't say. Okay. Well, we were a little bit busy, so let's go in here.
Yes, honored guest. I hope I can help. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Okay. Excellent. Let's try. See, I don't know if I'll ever need that, but I'll hang on to it.
You drive a hard bargain.
Dang.
I can't do that.
Okay. So we found it. Excellent. We're gonna have to do this in like 20.
I can't make that deal. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Right.
You got a great deal there.
$300. I didn't realize I made that many of those. This might take us a minute.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
Just, you know,
A fine transaction.
the usual. I'm kind of impressed that we carried
An
this many.
excellent bargain.
But, unlike Skyrim, the potions are weighted based off of the number of ingredients that you use here.
You've made a good bit of gold.
And since I've only been using like 2 ingredients.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Yeah, I've made a lot of gold. This is how you make a shitload of gold in this game. Like, this is the way you do it. We are thriving.
That's more than I'd usually...
Right? Like, we have almost 33,000 gold. And we're not done. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Or that.
A good price.
Or any of this.
You drive a hard bargain. You got a great deal there. A good price for a... You got a great deal there. That's more than a... That's a fair deal.
Okay, that was everything potion-wise that I wanted to sell. We have some scrolls here that we'll get
You've
rid
made
of.
a good bit. You got a great...
We'll have to see what mercantile increased to after we get
That's
out of
more.
this menu.
And fine. That's more than I'd usually...
I don't need this or this. We'll keep the Necklace of Personality, but I don't know. There might be times where that would be helpful. We already read that. Oh, I don't want the staff.
A good price for a good customer.
Okay.
Another satisfied customer.
We are done with that.
Take care.
72. Damn, that took us up almost an entire level. That was crazy. Just alchemy and mercantile. Alright. You know, this sounds like it might be fun. I don't really feel the need to talk to the Germain brothers at this point. We might visit them after. I am curious what they've done with the place, though. But I don't feel the need to tell them that their dad wasn't a farmer, you know? That's horrifying. Weren't they moving back in here? There's bodies friggin' everywhere. Clearly they haven't cleaned up the place yet. They might still be living in Coral, I'm not sure. But yeah, this quest sounds like a good plan for now. We'll just figure out what it is I'm getting sent into a cave to go get. I don't recall ever completing this quest. I might have done it, but if I did, it was so long ago that it's kind of new for me. Which, that's been true for a lot of the side quests. Like, I remember the quest lines fairly well. Especially, like, sometimes I don't remember the order the quests go in, or, like, whether, you know, like, what the next thing's gonna be, but once it gets, once we get information about it, I'm often remembering things, but a lot of the side quests, right? Like, it's been so long since I've done them that I don't remember them super well. Oh. I forgot how good Sapperthorn is. Like, it's a really excellent weapon. Alright. As always, if you want to skip stuff, timestamps are in the description and there should be chapters on the video. I recognize that me running around and collecting plants is not necessarily the most riveting of content. But sometimes fun stuff happens, and also that funds quite a lot of the... This dagger is insane. It funds a lot of the other stuff that we do, so, you know. Take bear pelt. I think actually we do need to collect bear pelt, so I will probably stop selling those for some sort of quest. I think I sold one, but we'll hang on to them in the future. I was looking at side quests and there was something about a bear. One of them, so. I don't know if I just have to go kill a bear, if I have to collect bear pelts, but we're just gonna hold on to them until we figure it out. That deer is like, looks like hiding from this troll. Genuinely such a good blade. We're basically here. So we're gonna just finish collecting these little plants, and then we will go on inside. What was this? Brindleholm. I don't remember that place. Okay. I didn't remember Weatherly either. Right, like, I've probably done it. Did not remember it. Thought it was closer than I was. More plants. We're not far out, though. I honestly feel bad for the bears. They're really cute. But I also really like not getting my face ripped off, so, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do. I will say the one time I saw a bear in the wild, I did have this like kind of immediate reaction of like fear, and I was very relieved that modern life has not broken me of that, because they are really freaking cute, but also not friends. Yeah, I saw him and I like just sat so still and was like, I really hope that he doesn't care about me. And he didn't. We were good. We were chilling. I was a bear with a plan, and the plan did not involve me, and I did not get involved, and that bear went on his merry little way. But yeah, I'm definitely not a... Oh, it's so cute in the wild with the big scary creatures. Moose too. Moose. The moose scare me. Okay, we made it. I do think I'm gonna switch weapons though, because as much as I like this one, I don't want to burn through. Actually, I mean, it might be good to. Ooh, we have. Hang on. Let's play this the kind of fun way. I actually do want to see what happens when I hit an ogre with a Scepter Thorn. Oops. Oh shit. It would probably help if I could friggin' remember how to do anything. Eight times damage. That's crazy. We will take the ogre teeth, for sure. It's just so powerful. Hang on now. I think we're gonna... If we're gonna be going all sneaky. Do we really need an enchanted weapon? Maybe. Oh, this seems like it might be the way. I think we're gonna go with a dagger. We're just gonna go with an unenchanted one. I still feel like I don't have my my buttons sorted out in this game. Yeah. Honor Blade of Coral? Hold up, we're gonna have to read that in a sec. But that's definitely what we came here for. Let me see. I've retrieved the Honor Blade of Coral from the Ogre Chieftain. This has to be the item Fathus was seeking. However, due to the nature of the item, I think someone at Castle Coral would be anxious to have this back. I need to decide whether to sell the weapon to Fathus or return it to the castle. We're gonna give it to Fathus. want to look at it first, though. It's nice. But we're in the Thieves Guild. Like, don't we have to... Right? Like, I don't know. Let's take a look real quick at the rewards. If the reward is good enough, we might. Okay, we get a unique item if we return it to Coral. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I always take the bones. There we go. Okay. We are gonna go to Castle Coral. Hopefully, this doesn't interfere with our Thieves Guild ranking. That'll be interesting to see. Because he's clearly a member of the Thieves Guild, but this isn't really...
Hello, I am Laith Wavrick, the Chief Herald and Countess Vulgar's attendant. Welcome to Coral. Many years ago, when the Count was still alive, a daring thief stole the ancient honor blade of Coral from out of this castle. Why?
We're gonna hand over the sword.
This is incredible. I never thought to see this sword again. How did you... Never mind. One should not look a gift horse in the mouth. Please accept my thanks on behalf of the people of Coral for restoring this sword and the honor of our city. As a token of our gratitude, I bestow upon you a symbol of honor and heroism, the escutcheon of Coral. You've done a great service to Coral, and you should be proud.
Great.
Fare thee
Okay.
well.
And then...
What's this about?
What do we do from here? We're gonna go talk to the Germain brothers. That's what it is telling us to do. And what I read is they may have restored the place, which is what I was hoping for. They're here. Oh, my horse is making noises.
You have something to tell me about my father?
We're gonna talk about him.
I'm at a loss for words. Already I've heard that the honor blade rests again in Castle Coral, and the escutcheon of Coral you have is all the proof I need. My father had told us that he had hidden something away for us, something to provide for our future, but I never imagined it was this. I'm sorry you had to be tasked to right this wrong that my father was responsible for. Once again, you've stuck your neck out for us. Maybe in the past my family was notorious, but never let it be said that the current Gemains don't pay their dues. I'd like you to have this keepsake. My father gave it to me when I was but a lad. I think you should have it. Thanks again, my friend. You are always welcome in our home.
Oh, cool. He gave us 4 grand soul gems.
The
We'll
honor
definitely
knows you
put those
well.
to use.
May your
Let's talk
journeys
to
always be safe.
Reynold.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Please continue.
He's not drunk.
I'm not saying Colovians are dumb. They're just hard-headed. You too.
Good for him. Let's look in here. Oh, nice. I like what they've done with the place. It looks like an actual house. And they got rid of the body from the grill. Good job. Probably need to sweep up some stuff still, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. They got rid of all of the bodies in the attic. Very nice. It is looking good. And let's see here. I was thinking we would do repairing the Orrery next. So, we might as well go do that. Okay, I spoke with Bothiel from the Arcane University, and she gave me a note mentioning a shipment of Dwarven artifacts that had been stolen by bandits. She said she would pay handsomely for retrieving them. I should head toward Camp Ales to get my hands on those artifacts. What I don't know is where that camp is. I should still have the note, though, I would think. Note from Bothiel. North of Brotch. Okay. Okay, so for some reason we're not getting a quest marker, but we do know where it is. So we're gonna go to this inn. We're going to make sure that this quest is... Okay, we've activated it. So, now we have a map marker. Excellent. We are pretty far away. This will probably be a decently long walk, just so you guys know. Feel free to skip ahead if you don't want to watch me collect plants. I get it. But also, these plants make me a lot of money, so... It lets us do things like redo the castle. At some point, we'll get back to the quest lines a bit more. I've kind of been side questing a lot. Part of it is that there are a lot of side quests, and I want to make sure that we do get through them because they very much, like, enrich the environment. They add to the story. But yeah. It's really fun to play through this game again and level again and like think about how I would do things differently and then like following playthrough. There will be, knowing me, many playthroughs of this game. Whether I'll record them all or not is a different thing. But I do like the idea of doing one that's like me learning from a lot of the mistakes in this one. Which granted, the main thing right now I would do differently is I would not pick some of the major skills that I did. Like security, I think, was a bad one. I think mercantile could have used being in there because that boost early on would have been really helpful, and it's a skill that like we will naturally level. Alchemy also could have been a good one in there. I want... forget what Soul Trap is mysticism. Right now, I really want Major Life Detection. I don't know what this is. It's looking like some sort of alien ruin. Ooh, cougar. Oh, I'm still chameleon. But also, that's not necessarily a problem, but something else wants to kill me. I could also really use... oh, you can't change weapons while attacking. Fair enough. I could really use a sword. Still attacking. But yeah, I think it would be fun to 100% it again. After we do it this time. And doing it with the knowledge that also might be helpful for people who are maybe coming into this for the first time and need playthroughs of sections to watch. But maybe I'll do a Skyrim playthrough in between, who knows? Or do some Fallout. We'll see. I don't know what I'll record either. But this has been fun so far. And it's been pretty easy on my end. Right, like, editing's not that hard. The uploading from it is time consuming, but I can do other things in the background. Like, I've had times where I've been uploading one video to YouTube, I've had an edited video rendering, and I've been playing and recording at the same time. My computer can handle it all, so it's not like I'm being hindered by it in any real way. Blade increased to 49. So we're about to like really level up our blade, which is going to be super nice. I don't know actually what we get when we hit 50 with it. I do not regret putting blade in my top skills at all. That was definitely a good call. Yeah, I think security was a bad one. This is... it would be prettier if it weren't raining, but this is very beautiful. It would be prettier if it weren't raining. It's like the story of my life, too. But it's alright. We make do with what we get, you know? But that's gorgeous. That's Kvatch, so, you know, not thriving. But very pretty out here.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
It has really brought me back. Oh, damn. Y'all are kind of powerful.
I'm just warming up.
I don't think you're actually just warming up, though. I'm going to have to put that out there. Gauntlets of blinding speed. Excuse me. Light iron shield. Dwarven cog. I found a list of locations at which the dwarven artifacts for the Orrery are being held. I should visit Dagny's camp, Brotch Camp, Bodean Camp, and Varus Camp to track down the remaining bandits. That sounds like a plan. I missed a battle axe. It's heavy. I don't know if we'll get to keep it. Mithril boots. I don't think we have boots yet. You are over encumbered. Yeah, that's not surprising. Bandit. Hang on. Dwarven War Axe. Not worth it. We're gonna just take a look at what we got here. We're gonna get rid of the shield. Alright, that should help. I don't know. Is there anything here that I need at this point? Or was it just the two? I think it was just the two of them. I will take that lockpick for sure. Not seeing really any plants to harvest. That appears to be a glitch. Yeah, I'm thinking we kind of got everything here. So, let's take this ring off. And we are going to go back to our dear friend in Coral. You cannot change weapons while attacking. I'm not changing weapons. I just want to trade rings. If I trade, I just mean take this one off so I'm visible. Oh, wow. Okay. So all of these are kind of in the same little area. Sorry if I was loud there for a second. Let's go here. I just want to go back to that same vendor since we are at 100% affinity with her, so we are making, like, good money.
Hi there.
The chest.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay. He looked like he was missing a head there for a second. That was pretty epic.
Well met. What can I interest you in?
Boots of the Swift Merchant. Wait, that's not even all of the effects? Okay. I don't need those. There we go. This is what I was trying to do. Let's see. It retained the same setting. We're gonna try going one further. Excellent. So we got that sold.
That's more than...
Binding speed, agility, speed, and luck. We are going to hang on to those because they are good. We'll probably actually hang on to all of that because there's a particular Thieves Guild quest
That's a good deal.
where we're going to need to really boost our agility for something. And
Thank you for your patronage.
provided with
Bye.
with a particular item that will help us in that regard, but having other items that will also boost agility could potentially be good. We like not dying of fall damage. We're gonna come here. I just want to take care of this real quick, offload the things we want to hang on to, and then that way we can take more to sell. Like, we've really cracked the code on that one. We are doing fantastic. And we're like not even far in most of the quest lines. Actually, really any of the quest lines. And this can be why it really pays to do a lot of the side quest stuff early. Wait, did I end up with... I should be visible. there's nothing... That's not ideal. We had that ring on for a while. I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm gonna do a quick Google. Okay. So, Reddit is saying that saving, exiting to the main menu, and reloading worked for them. So we're gonna do that. All right, we're back. And moment of truth. It worked. Excellent. Okay. Wonderful. Let's get our ring back. Oh, wrong. Hang on. Great. This is how it goes sometimes with, you know. I mean, it's how it goes all the time with Bethesda games, but especially with newer games, they're gonna have weird bugs, so. I'm just glad that was a relatively easy fix. Got all that out. And we're just putting weapons in there now, so we're gonna go over here to where we're storing our clothes and get rid of the items that we've picked up. We also don't need to be carrying this around. It's beautiful. Don't need to have it on our person. Also don't need either of these on our person. Want to keep them, but don't need them. Anything here? We have enchanted weapons. As much as I love the Wabbajack, we do not need to be carrying it around right now. It's so friggin' expensive to recharge. Great. Do I need... I was talking to one of my coworkers about this game, and he reminded me that you can also use silver weapons to kill ghosts. So if I had silver on me that one time we used the Wabbajack, I could have used that too. I'm not super worried about carrying something that's silver on me though. But I actually do kind of want to have... We're going to keep it around just because it's a dagger. And having an unenchanted dagger is super nice because with sneak attacks, you get that like such big damage boost that you really genuinely don't need it to be enchanted. Like that's not, the enchantment's not doing anything for us. Okay, I don't think I have anything else that I needed to get rid of. We are carrying kind of a lot of potions, but most of them are very light. Oh, we need to get rid of the bear pelt. Those are heavy. Holy cow. That's 16 pounds right there. I mean, it makes sense. Bears are big. That can go in here with all the other stuff that we're just like kind of hanging on to. Great. All right. So, let's go to those camps and see what kind of good stuff we get from people and also see what we find. I'm thinking we'll go to that southern one first. There's going to be a lot of walking and plant harvesting, so there will be timestamps. We're also going to leave our horse here because can't harvest while you're on a horse. I was telling one of my friends that I'm too much of a plant klepto to ride horses in this game, because like, where am I gonna get all my ingredients? And you make so much money selling them, and we need money, so you know, it's a good deal. Is that some? I would really appreciate it if one of you would drop a glass sword.
You do realize I've been holding you back.
Oh, have you? We'll certainly take those greaves. Heavy and not that valuable. Hold up. Okay, so we got the dwarven cylinder. This is the quest item we came here for, I do believe. Ooh, you have a glass dagger? Okay. Elven bow. Very interesting. We will take that gold for sure. Okay. Here's what I need to know. Where are we at? I mean, those aren't that heavy and they are valuable. We're at 188 to 320. We're just going to keep everything for now. And if we need to drop stuff later, which we very well might, we can do that. Make sure, yes, we are going to the right place. And there's a little cougar over there. We'll take care of it. Light armor increased to 55. Hell yeah, it did. And, hang on, let's quick save. When we need to go back to our house and to sell things, we will level up. What do we have here? Just take all these little plants. Might sneak up on this camp. Play with our chameleon some more. Where did it go? There we go. And potion. Ooh, what have you got? Glass battle axe. Holy crap, it's heavy. Where is the other person? I don't believe it, you're alone. Oh, you're also being a sneaky sneak. Curse of the Spy. Mace of Fire? We're probably over encumbered. Dwemer Tube. No. Okay. Now I am. That tracks. Excellent. Nothing good in here. What can we get rid of? These are less valuable. Great. I just almost over encumbered myself again, you know. All right. Gotta have those ingredients. So we are going back to Coral. Sell some stuff off again. And then we'll keep going. We might not get all the way through this quest. We're at about an hour now. I don't know what we have to do after we go to these camps. So there's a lot left in this quest. We might not get through it all in this episode, but if it's not too bad, then we will.
Hi there. I will never forget your brave rescue of my daughter. What can I do for you today?
It'll depend on...
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
It'll just depend on how long it takes. Do we want to keep the elven bow? I know that we don't care. Let me just make sure. We might be able to go. We'll try it.
Make me a better offer. You got a great deal there.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure those were only 800 because that is... Oh, did I not have a bow? Did I accidentally get rid of my bow? I might not have had one. Yeah, so some of this stuff's only 800 because that's all that she has, which is annoying because I didn't realize that. But, it's also okay. But we won't be offloading like the Curse of the Spy, but also Chameleon. Okay. Okay. We're keeping that.
Another satisfied customer. Goodbye.
Increased to 73. All right, we're going to go home and we're going to level up and get rid of some stuff. And then we'll come back. Oops. Don't mind me elbowing my coffee mug. We'll go upstairs. Get rid of all of our ingredients. Great. I'm gonna drop the potions that we can sell here. I think it's just that one. And then these two. Alright. Glass dagger does 9 damage. Silver does 6. Glass dagger's heavier. I think we're gonna keep it though. Okay. Let's go to our clothes. There's the spine, mithril greaves. Alright, we're at 151. We're a little heavy, but... Oh, we also have 3 lion pelts. I don't think we have to keep those for any particular reason. But we're just gonna chuck them in here. Because that's 15 pounds right there. I do also have some stuff to fence, so we'll want to do that at some point. And the wolf pelts we'll just get rid of. They're not heavy, but get rid of them anyway. Oh, we were gonna level. Hang on. Let's go back in there. I don't fully know what my recording schedule looks like the rest of the week. It might be lighter. It'll depend on... I'm waiting to hear back about some things, so it'll depend on that. You've ascended to level 17. Endurance was gonna get a big hit. We're gonna hit intelligence and agility. Great. Okay. And where are we at towards the next level? Just a little bit in. Great. Yeah, I wasn't doing a lot of PT last week because I had muscle testing coming up, so I didn't want to go into that fatigue, so I went ahead and took a couple of days off of PT, and I just played with my PT time, which was great. I really enjoyed that, but now we're back in the grind. So I do have to do at least, you know, I'm also in that weird transition where we're trying to figure out how to, right, like I'm working back into sport, and I've been in this knee journey for a really long time, but I've literally never made it this far before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. So navigating this transition, and that's what my providers are for, and they're helping me navigate it, but, you know, up to this point in the process, I have known what I've been doing. And now I don't. Right, because I had done this. I'd done the early part of recovery a bunch of times because I had failed surgeries. Well, I had a failed surgery, and then I also had a second surgery in that process, but my left leg was never able to, because it was on my left leg, which is my strong leg. is the leg that has carried me through this whole process. But as frequently happens, I injured my previously uninjured leg during the rehab process after my first surgery. Never got to see that leg fully return to sport because the right one I had re-injured by that point. So this is a very new experience for me, because to the amount that I hit this point before, we did it wrong, right? Like I was following information that wasn't good information. I was following instructions that weren't good instructions. So I have genuinely no idea what I'm doing. So as far as predicting goes and knowing what questions to ask goes, like I don't know what I'm doing. It's not, it's kind of wild to be like this far into what has been a multi-year process and to like hit once again a point where where it's like super new to me. There are so many bears. Holy cow. Alright, I don't want to kill them all. Why? I think that's a bug. But I don't know. But I think it's a bug. Let's see. This is the camp we were going for. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is it's time consuming in ways that right, like this entire process has been really time consuming, but like it's time consuming in a different way.
Ooh!
That was a nice crit right there. Oh. Okay. Jeez. I'm not going to be able to sell that because I don't have anybody to sell it to. Right? Like, I'm going to have to hang on to some of this stuff because it's so valuable, but I don't have anybody who has that much gold. I'm going to have to figure out what to do about that. Okay. So we are going to go, yet again, back to our house. I thought it was going to glitch there for a second. But navigating, because like I've been spending so much time on PT, but I couldn't do any sports, so I wasn't like spending any time really exercising outside of PT because I couldn't do anything. And now I'm in this like weird gray zone where I still have to be doing a lot of PT, but I'm also supposed to be like returning to sport to an extent. And you know, some of the stuff I do in sport, it makes it so that I can not have to do certain PT things then, because it's like, well, I'm getting that out of the exercise that I'm doing, like when I'm participating in sports. But that's not true for all of it. And I think there was, yeah, it was this one that we're just gonna have to.
Good evening.
We're just gonna dump it in here, I guess. Right, because I don't really want to keep it, but I also don't really have a way to sell it for its value. great problem to have, but, you know, it is kind of a problem. We're gonna quickly sell some stuff, and then we're gonna go to that last camp. But yeah, recovery is just... it's a wild thing to navigate.
Hi there.
We're gonna go
How goes
this
it?
way.
Okay, you?
Why are they always closed when I get here? The good news is I have almost finished my coffee. So I should be vibing for work.
Well met. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yeah, depending on how dead I am when I get home from work, I might be back tonight. I'm gonna sell
A
that.
fine That's a good deal.
Yesterday I wanted to play, and then I came home and I was like, I'm gonna be good to play. I'm gonna be good to play. I loaded the game and I was like, I am not gonna be able to stay up for another like 45 minutes. Like I am tired. So we'll see.
Tell your friends about me.
We'll see what happens there.
Bye.
Increased to 74. So we're about to we're really about to level up here with Mercantile. Now we're just vibing like a little bit invisible, you know. Not too invisible. Just a little bit. But yeah. If I can advise anyone in anything, take care of your joints. Baby them. Listen to them. Don't, not do stuff because of them, but, really, really try to protect them, because they're the only ones you got. And, my initial injury was kind of a freak accident. It literally, I was stretching. It was one of those things where, it could have happened anywhere. It wasn't anything in particular that I was doing. Right, I don't see a way that I would have gotten out of that happening. But, it still has been really, really impactful on my life, and it's just important to take care of your joints and try to not end up in a situation where you're dealing with this kind of thing for, a couple years if you can avoid it. But I'm hoping that I will be back out in full force and, actually hiking in places that look kind of like this in the next couple of years. So we'll see where this goes. But returning to sport has been... the first time that I did it after my first surgery was really stressful, and this time it's been, it's stressful, but I do feel a lot more ready than I did the first time now. I've learned a lot from my mistakes, and I hope that that'll shield me, but also I feel like my body is much more prepared. It's been, and also emotionally I'm just a lot more prepared, because it was such an uphill battle the first time, and then I didn't even make it that far. And it's been an uphill battle this time to even get there, but now that we're Where here, it just... I don't feel like I'm as far behind as I felt like I was the first time. Or maybe it's just that I've gotten used to my body not being the way that it was before. Right, like last time I went back into sport, I was so new into this that I still like really, really remembered what it felt like to be in a body that was even on both sides, and now like it's been 2 years of this, and I'm just sort of used to it, but and it also might be that I've just kind of accepted that, you know, for a long time still my body's not going to be even, and it might like never be truly even. I don't think it was even before my injury necessarily. I was pretty left side dominant before my injury. I might even end up being more even because I'm more aware of it, and from a training perspective, I'm a lot more aware of it. But yeah, like it's just kind of, it's been really wild, but oh good. We haven't shot anything with a bow in a minute, so let's do it. But yeah, I'm learning a lot. How dare you move? So rude. Excellent. Gorgeous. Okay. Brotch Camp. Glass Warhammer. I mean, it's really friggin' heavy, but it's also... It's another thing that's so valuable that, like, I don't know where to sell it at the moment, but we'll figure that out. Storm Call Arrow. We're gonna have to look at what those do exactly. Having a handful of enchanted arrows is really nice. Because every now and then you really do need to snipe something. Dwarven Cog. Then Boots of Incurus. I'm not real worried about that one. I've recovered all the missing Dwarven artifacts. I should take them to Bothiel at the Arcane University at once so she can repair the Orrery. Alright, we're gonna do that. But yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk about knee recovery. We're gonna do this. I'm probably gonna call it at that point, and then...
You must be the Arcane University.
Well, I guess we'll sell stuff, and then I'll call it.
How are you?
Fantastic. Think you should be out acquiring them. You shall have a true...
You have them? The items I requested? Give them to me, please. Yes, this seems to be everything. Here's your reward. Thank you again.
Mage's staff soon.
1,700 gold. Okay. That's some good money. What did the quest update say? Bothiel has been given the dwarven artifacts necessary for the Orrery. I should give her a day to make the necessary repairs and then visit the Orrery again at the Arcane University. What in-game time is it? 2:22. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go sell some stuff in Coral. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna wait the rest of the time that we need to wait, and then we're gonna go into the Orrery. And then I don't know if she's gonna drop more quest objectives on us. I don't know if we're gonna be in good shape there. But at that point I will stop for now. I'm probably gonna store some stuff off camera, just take care of that. And then we'll just kind of go from there.
I will never forget your
All right. We're going to barter.
only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
So we're going to sell this. Yes. I don't need that.
You drive a hard bargain.
I want to haggle. Excellent. Okay. All merchants in the world now have 500 more gold available. You can invest in a shop to permanently increase that merchant's available gold by an additional 500.
Tell your friends about me. You too. It's my pleasure.
Let's see.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
We're going to invest
I would
in her.
gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
Excellent. Okay. So,
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamria.
we can now sell the Warhammer for its full value. Let's see here. I don't think there's really anything. Yeah, there's nothing there we want to get rid of. Okay, great. And this is why I didn't sell stuff off screen, because I knew we were close, but I didn't know what we were going to get. Okay.
A pleasure to serve you.
So we
Goodbye.
are thriving in the mercantile department. Let's see
Hi
here.
there.
Oh, we were gonna go. That was my bad. We were gonna go back to the Imperial City. Go back to the Mages Guild and do just a little bit of waiting. However long we need to. But yeah, once we do this, I'm gonna go get ready for work. Just the usual.
Greetings, apprentice.
Oh yeah, I have to wait. What, like 16 hours? I don't fully know how long it'll be. This should get us close, and then we'll. I could do the math, but I'm not gonna do the math. Oh, cool. Okay, that worked. The Orrery, the Arcane University, should be functional once more. I can visit it as often as I like and also receive powers based on the phases of the moons. Cool. That's kind of epic. Whoa! Oh, this is cool.
I hope I can help. Goodbye.
I've activated the Imperial Orrery. Whoa! This is epic. And I got some kind of power from it. What's this? This is genuinely epic. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'm just going to have us travel
Greetings,
back
apprentice.
to our house, and then we'll call it. I'll do inventory management off screen. And then we will be back for the next one. There we go. I don't know if it'll be tonight. It won't be tomorrow morning because I have 2 appointments tomorrow. So, I actually don't know that it'll be tonight either because one of them's kind of early for me. Yeah, so I don't know exactly when I'll be back here. If it'll be tomorrow night, tonight, Thursday morning, who knows? But there are plenty of, like, footage-wise, that shouldn't affect you guys because I only have like 10 episodes out, maybe, not even, I don't think. And we're on what, like 27, 26, somewhere in there. Right, so we're not hurting for content. But yeah. I will see you on the next one.